Welcome back, everyone, to Adam. Oh, son of a. We're playing The Outer Worlds 2, if you couldn't guess. Last time we left off, we talked to Vigilant Hogarth, and he needs parts for his robots. They defected from the Protectorate. I have to go over to... Well, I guess we're going to reunite these guys first, but we got to go over to here, and then we got to go... there was a manufacturing place. I will catch up on it eventually. Oh, I thought I applied this. Oops. Everybody get more armor. Alright. So, first thing we're going to go do is reunite these two, and then we are going to proceed with the quest.
Epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch
What? Am I supposed to talk to him?
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Don't you stand there, Niles. Introduce me to your friend. His rotation adapters are fine. Your attitude could use some work. Thought you were dead. That's awful. Yeah, your attitude could use some work. Your attitude could use some work.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
I thought it was going to let me say I'm Squibs McKinnley. Bitch. Just a friend of Niles like you. If it was, would that make it more or less? Was Niles commander back in the day briefly. Just a friend of Niles like you.
I hope not for your sake. Niles doesn't have the best history of looking after his friends.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
We're working together to save Arcadia, a cause I'd assume you support. Any wonder why? You're kind of an ass. Tee. You're just mad because Niles has better, cooler friends now. I think it was a mistake to come here. You're just mad Niles has cooler
Hang
friends.
fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
That's so
So now
funny.
you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Niles respond.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
What's that about? Oh, somebody's in trouble. Looks like you need to rethink all for
Something's
out.
wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
Deal. Yep,
I am.
deal.
Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet, so it might take me a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
Let's go. Okay, cool. So now we have a side quest when we get into the Vox. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. I'm Woodaway so smart, Woodaway. Alright, we are going to... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So we got to do that. Collectible quest mentioned. Fairfield's Town Hall? Where the Sigma's Fairfield? Is that Fairfield? I, like, got near it and then left. Anyway, we got to go to the Ministry of Accuracy to get the thingy that we need to do this. Literally. Okay, so yeah. And this is where we found... Yeah. He said his code wouldn't work because he got booted off. So I'm wondering... Where the frick are the stairs? Right, guys? Free Shavakadu. More free Shavakadu. Holy shit. Free Shavakadu. Rittery. Alright. So now... there's... I know I looted these guys last time I was here. Okay, let me just not read any of these. Cool. Print an arc pass. Alright. And now we can we fast travel out of here? No. You know what? I'm leaving. Woo! Alright. Holy shit. So I think this will actually be the closest place. That's a neat looking thing. Bet it does stuff. Oh, is it through? No. That fight was too hard though. So I'm just gonna head south and get to doing it, yeah. Yeah, I remember why I couldn't go this way. Squibs McKinnley can't swim. Cause alphas don't swim. Yeah. Well, I feel silly and or goofy for not taking this route to begin with. Cause you see that mountain right there? I was on the other side of that. And, I can't climb mountains. So I have the gas mask. Oh, I should probably put that on.
Guess who farted and shitted themselves?
Goodbye, cool cowboy hat. Let me save it before I dick around with this. Because last time I touched some of that, I died in a heartbeat. I think it's just... oh. I don't have enough science. Yeah. Oh, nice. Hey, what's
Must
up,
be at
buddy?
least a few usable parts. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Why?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Anti-bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What exactly are you trying to convert the mechs
Let's
to?
just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it.
I don't know
Used
why
to
I'm
be a
having
sight
this
to behold, but the
conversation.
war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
I'm
like
leaving.
what? There must be at least a few usable parts in here. It's warped. Looks like everything else.
The only reason I skip out on the conversation so fast is because we already knew that. Oh yes. I'm not wearing my cool hat anymore. All of these are just like toxicity drain. And I think all of the hats don't add any armor or anything. Some eggs. And a spitter.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Oh, that was not... Was that a spitter? Yeah, that was a spitter, alright. Uh-oh. Ooh, sick moves. They call me the crab puncher. I'm certainly punching my crabs.
Confrontational state.
'Cause they itch. I am rapidly
Happy to
running
assist
out
in
of
crafting
ammo.
more ammo if you need it.
Nah, I don't want none of that. Widowy. So just a bunch of dead people. Oh, cool
Once we
log.
arrive at the Automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various Automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch? Boyd, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks! Praise the Sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit! Crabbles! Form defensive perimeter type 14A!
Yeah, no one says double time unless you're going for a run during PT. What a realistic thing to say would be, move your fucking ass or you're gonna die. Or just run. Then again, this is, whatchamahoosit, the, dystopian Outer Worlds. So I don't know, maybe they do. Maybe I'm just a freaking idiot.
Who goes there?
Nobody.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Show access pass, step aside, I'm approved to enter. Yeah.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Sounds serious, everyone alright?
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
So, this is a new faction. I'm not reading that. I know, but I know, yeah. So, I guess this is ARC, and let me look at the map. And they're, whoever, that's the Protectorate. Because I was looking at the symbol on that guy, and it was very much not the same. Oh no, they are Protectorates. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna feel bad about shooting them then.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station. What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
Depends on what you need and what I can get in return.
You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
That's what scares me, Marshal.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
You want to get it patched up? Ideally, someone disposable. Death by gas leak, not on my to-do list. Try not to breathe too long. Good luck, Marshal. Yeah, I'm going
I wouldn't
with
have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
I need that to get through the bridge. Yup.
What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
So, my thought process is lots of thought process. It's being processed. I'm gonna get the parts. I'm gonna get the shield, and I'm gonna sabotage the mech so when they send them over to Vox, they're all fucked up, right? And oh wait, this is a main quest? No, it's not. So gotta find the replacement parts. Fill in the scientist could use some assistance. Oh, it's just. Can I talk to you?
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more
Dude,
cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus.
I mean, oh, it teleported me. Right here. Heavy explosive materials, don't have what it takes. Automatic technician. I'm not interested. As much as I would love to. Oh, that's heavy armor. It's also protectorate. Okay. So. Wow! Oh, it's quartermaster.
Greetings. State your business.
Not.
Oh, the
commit.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode.
All
I'm not interested.
Role detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one
affirmative. Initiate.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What is this? It has a fire rate, but it looks like a melee weapon. Oh. Pet for your ship, automatically sent to your kennel, repeating ooh. Dog. I am interested. Okay. I have some things to sell. First and foremost, I don't want this pistol. I don't want this pistol. I don't want this shotgun. I don't want this helmet. I don't want this armor. This thing. Need the gas mask. I kinda just, yeah. Don't want that. Don't need those. Yeah. Alright, so that sets me here. I want this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I need a little bit more. Oh no, I don't need a little bit more. I want the shock rifle. I need a key. And then I need money. Because I have no money. There's a shock baton and a rifle. Shock baton would be pretty helpful, but I'm not in a place to really use melee right now. So what does this even look like? Oh, it's a pistol! Ooh! Sick nice. Alright, I'm gonna use the workbench. And then, fudge and do other stuff. So now I have a fair bit of versatility. I don't think I'm in the right
brings you
place.
to this fine establishment?
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Uranium poisoning? Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy.
Are you
How do you
the...
feel?
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of Zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Go ahead.
First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium?
Walked into a cloud.
I'll mark it down as haphazard meandering then. All too common these days. More dangerous than one might think. All right, next question. How are you feeling?
My dick
For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
I'm fine.
Good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality.
I didn't realize I had
That
it.
should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise.
She's trying to hit on me. She's trying to hit on me.
Don't
Don't
have much
you
to
know I'm
spare,
in a
but you're free to have a
dedicated
look.
relationship, Woodley? So there's another key. Damage resistant while crashing? Well, I don't crash, because I don't take drugs, because I'm a good person. Not saying bad people take drugs. Most people just take drugs because they're in a bad position. And I walked into it again. Great. Okay, so... I need to find the person that I was supposed to... Who did he want me to talk to again?
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Dr. Bryant. Okay. I like that armor. I think that armor is actually... I like the shoulder pads on that armor. I think the shoulder pads are sick. Do I need a gas mask on already? I don't think there's anyone
Outer
over there.
chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overloading.
Inspect the damage. Metal object or grate must have been involved. Okay. Log, not reading that. Oh, there she is.
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
Must be the scientist Marshall May mentioned, the one working on a shield device.
Our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
Could always yeah.
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
Yeah.
One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How's that coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'm on up.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished.
You already
so
said that.
Be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Nope.
Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
So do I need, is it an item in my inventory? No. Alright. Yes. So we're gonna head over to the hangar, and we're gonna stand in it.
Not sure we should get any closer.
Sick, nice. Alright, here's your stuff.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
Here you go.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
A catalytic amplifier should do the trick, I think.
Capital deduction! Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
I'm guessing the locals weren't keen on parting with a rare component.
You guess correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
I bet.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. one last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
So I can talk to him. Oh yeah, I guess he's just right over there. Talk to him or sneak up on it and get my little fingers up in there.
If you need something, kindly make it quick.
It's the sound of my fingers. Catalytic amplifier.
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
There has to be another way.
If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered
I
up
know.
the coast and hasn't been seen since.
I know where it is.
I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
I know.
Good hunting. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I know exactly where it is. Oh. I guess it went up. I thought it was here. Suppose not. I'm gonna have to fight that thing. Not to worry. An alpha male ain't afraid of a fight. But I'll tell you what he is afraid of. Talking about his feelings.
Don't make me do it. I love you, Daddy.
I guess I didn't know where it was. I was thinking about the one that was up there. Let me load up, and then start. Oh, my cool hat isn't on. How could I do this? Yeah, how could I do this? Let's do it.
Engaging combat protocols.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
Miss me. Miss me. Oh, that's a good rock. Lit. There it is. It's laying down right there. Having a little sleepies. Alright, so I got the catalytic amplifier. Can I just fast travel back? Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna walk. Can I... Shleesh. That took way more work than I thought it was going to. Oh, it's stealing now. Oh. Now it's stealing, but not the one over there. That was fine.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
No.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
So now I have a shield. Gas energy deflection apparatus. Oh, it's a gadget. Okay. Temporary shield protecting you from damage and hazards. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting the damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After a duration, will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is active refreshes the duration and the amount of shield remaining. So... Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't even have to... Hell yes. I just have to remember to use it. So now I need my parts. Some shield. Is it activated? Alright, cool. I need automech parts.
What can I do for you this time?
To finish the device, I got a working prototype right
I
here.
knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Concerned about it corrupting the automechs?
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
I need to... make a save because I'm going to ask this question and I don't know if it's going to raise a law.
Yes.
Do you know where any...
Hazel should get you sorted right quick, assuming she has the parts. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her.
Okay.
Welcome. Glad to have you back. Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
Looking for some automech parts.
You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Has the quartermech been acting unusual?
As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
Protectorate automechanicals feature advanced construction but low adaptability. Fall-throughs in its logic assembly would likely lead it to interpret its programming literally.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results.
Could also be the effects of Zeranium contamination. Interesting. Where were the missing parts last seen? I am going to ask about the missing
Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Dog.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak.
Why the fuck would you say that in front of them? Just curious. Yeah.
Best of luck.
Okay. So, is it on top of it? Do I need to parkour my way up there? Oh no, it's just the area. But why would you say that in the middle of a protectorate, like, town?
Ah, my erstwhile assistant returns. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Looking for pots.
Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off-limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that. Until a more convenient date and time.
So... Wait. So, search her lab for parts. Wait. That's just about the other stuff. There's an auto dock. Alright. None of these really look like parts. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the parts are on the roof of the building. And to get to the roof of the building, methinks you gotta go up to the catwalk and then jump on some boxes and get up there. Move, bozo! Unless these are it. No. Should have tried out my new pistol in that last fight. I don't think I can make that. Maybe there's a ladder. So I'm gonna get these parts, and then I'm gonna blow this entire facility up. Cause I'm nuts. I'm quirky. I'm crazy. Sure, I'm glad I came here. So it says pancakes. These are definitely auto mechanical parts. Okay. Replacement part. So now I have that. All I have to do is take it back to him. So now I'm gonna blow this thing up. Guys, I'm literally about to blow this entire town. It's gonna sound like that too. What the hell? So now switch gears. Fix the gas leak. I'm gonna sabotage it. Put on my gas mask. Oh, I just needed it to get through that one. I don't have the hack skill for that. I can crawl through here though. I'm sure they have a doctor at the other town.
On your command.
Nice. I give it a little bit of time to cool off. Ooh, lockbox. I want to open up a pathway out of here. So I can... That thing gets drained hella fast. Okay. So I might die in the process of trying to get out of here. Oh, there's a door right over there. Okay.
Whoa! On your command.
Recalibrating your weapon's sighting mechanism.
So I'm gonna save it right here instead. That way I can... Oh, oops, I'm a bad guy. I stole some stuff. Seal room and vent gas. I don't have any other option, do I? Warning, flow irregularities indicate possible presence of multiple gas leak. So I sealed the room. Oh, that heals that too, cool. Auto docks.
Suspicious visual.
Neutralizing unfriendlies.
Lit. And here's a lift. I can't use the lift because I don't have the engineering. I imagine there's some loot up there. Or I think that just goes in there and I can unseal the doors. That is too bad. So it hasn't fixed the problem yet. I wonder if I just leave it. I'm gonna make a save. Another one. Did I fix it?
What have you done? The uranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
Not really sure what I was trying to fix. The leak and the gas started erupting everywhere.
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid.
That's my cue to leave. Nice. Alright, time to get some more skills. So, speech has held me down. Hack, not so much. So 2 here. And then I'm not a huge sneak person. I'm never gonna put into it. Same thing with explosives. I mean, it's nice, but I'm not. I'll do science, just because it seems like it has more application. Oh, I get a perk too. Oh yeah, level 6. Let me see what I have new. So, rifles, pistols, shotguns deal increased damage while the magazine of one of these is half empty. I don't like that. You can hack an auto mechanical, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware. Okay. Not really gonna do that. The contents of a lock container can be viewed before lockpicking. Also, you gain increased range bonus with guns. So, when the shotgun, I don't know if the pellets spray out and it tracks those, or if it's just like in a circle and that circle doesn't get wider. I don't know. That would be cool to make the shotgun long range though. After sprinting, first melee attack performed gain damage. No. Now apply electrocuted faster when dealing shock damage. Additionally, weak automechs become scrambled rather than paralyzed when reaching max stacks. Scrambled automechs will attack their allies for a duration and will take damage over time. Cannot be scrambled. This way their health has been until... That would be pretty cool. Space Ranger. I saw a perk for that. Or a speech check for that. After dropping to 10% or less on energy gadget, energy recharges faster for a few seconds. Cooldown 30 seconds though. Alright. So I'm actually gonna go with... What's my speech at? Speech is at 2, so an extra 5%. But towards the later game when I have more speech because I have higher speech checks, you know, I could get up to like 20% extra damage. That's what I'm thinking, and I saw a speech check for it. I'm actually going to do the electrocute one. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. Space Ranger, that's me. Squibs McKinnley, Space Ranger. So now we got to go back and set active. I sabotaged their... Oh, that is what just happened. Treacherous. You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker and you deal bonus sneak damage. I have to take it. I'm not a sneak character.
Look who's back.
Yeah, it's me, Squibs McKinnley. Who the fuck do you think it is?
Didn't gift us the paradigm, and we were left to scramble for purpose.
Welcome back. The itinerant stranger returns.
I have the pots.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over.
No.
Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
I do not.
No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. They likely have a prototype there. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives.
Well, admittedly, I do abhor the loss of life. What needs to be done? Now, what a fucking nerd.
The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
Right.
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox relay. Conscript him with the writ. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people and see how they fare.
You don't think this is going to work out for you?
Oh, I don't doubt your abilities. But the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now.
Okay. So, we are... Ooh. Yeah, so... we're gonna go with that. Hell yes. Cool.
Extra added zeal for now.
Sure, it doesn't have a scope, but it has more damage. I need to put my cool hat back on. Then I'm gonna do a couple things before I get off. I'm gonna try to fight my way through this facility, and then I gotta go back to the ship, and I gotta open those lock boxes. They should have something fairly adequate. I think I have what it takes to get through this fight, though. So, let's get it cracking, baby.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Mobility interrupted.
That is a long reload time. I'm just gonna... I can't even use it yet. Get closer.
Potential combatants into the
Breaking for cover.
Promoting teammate health. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Catch bozo.
Magazine efficiently and they covered our new bounty.
engaging.
How are you still upright over there?
I may not be a true arbiter, but I can still fight like one.
Not walking this off.
Not looking good. Good on that. I need to get him back up.
Manufacture.
Knew you had my back.
Hell yes. Well, we're gonna do a little bit of a looky-loo around and a little bit of looty-loosies, and then head back to the ship. Arbiter armor? Neat. You're not an arbiter. An arbiter is one-person army, a battleship. This is not your helmet. This is your mask. Ooh. Looks like nice. Don't have what it takes. I could have done that to begin with. That's cool. I don't really know how I was supposed to get in without getting detected. Well, I guess the distraction things. But now look at me. Whoop beating buttons. Now the turrets are overloaded, so they won't work.
Arbiter Nebs. The words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear. the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Dude sounds like a beta. Am I right, guys? Literally beta activity. Alright, let's check out what we got in these cool boxes. Just kidding, I don't have enough. That's cool. Same thing as last time. Wow. That is all the time I have today. This little Sigma's sleepy. Oh, son of a bitch. This little alpha's gonna take a 8 to 10 hour sleb. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all take it easy.